hopefully the cigar didn't go out now. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. There it goes. It goes again. I think we're live finally. Do I need to move it up a little bit?
No, you're flying rock here.
Well, then I'm gonna. One of those yard sale finds. And I tell you what, this has been one of the best things I bought in the shop.
Oh yeah.
Like when you're working on something like a mower.
Oh yeah.
You're at the right. Oh, you gotta go around the other side.
Yeah, you just wheel around.
Yep. And it's got decent wheels versus like the old creeper ones where you
Oh,
get
yeah.
stuck everywhere.
You get stuck on it.
Folks, what's happening? So it's me, the BuickMann, and we got Chris Coffey here with me today. I don't think anybody's watching yet. I don't know why I'm so excited. It's because Chris is here. That's why.
Well, maybe that's why nobody's watching either. It's because I'm here.
Oh, if only we had tits. Boobs. Excuse me. I said that word.
You said boobs.
Boobs are good. All right. So, Chris, tell me a little bit about what you've been doing. It's summer, so there's been some car shows, or you got your van, right?
Yeah, I got my van. I haven't really done much at all with car shows. Did the Speed and Custom show back in April, and
Is that getting you, by the way, at all?
oh, it's perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. But yeah, I did the Speed and Custom show a few weeks ago. Kelly and I took the Hazel, the Patina Party Wagon, took that over to Libby, Montana, for a vanning event called Montvana 5.
Okay.
It's a big Northwest vanning event. All the van clubs from Washington, Idaho, Montana, Oregon, and Canada, and it was off the hook. We had a guy come all the way up from Colorado who, had heard about our, Montvana. The week before that was the 50th Van Nationals down in Sterling, Colorado.
Okay.
Had a bunch of our River City Van Club members go down, and everybody made it down there safe and sound and made it all the way back up safe and sound, no problems.
Nice. That was the one that Doc and Lala went to, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Doc and Lala went. Jim Petkus and his wife Stacy. Jim Clinchy and his wife Carol. Lonnie and Lydia Stradley. Joey and Joey Stormy Powell went. There was about 8 or 9, roughly, give or take one or two, from Spokane that made the trek all the way down to Sterling, Colorado. Yeah, and from what I heard, it was absolutely incredible.
Nice. So went live, but we're still kind of getting some of the stuff adjusted, set up where we want it.
My cigar lost fire.
Oh no. Well, you need to get that restarted.
Yeah.
Folks, keep watching. I don't think there's anybody watching, but keep watching when you do see this. We're going to be back. We're going to adjust a few things. So keep watching or start watching soon. Something like that.
Something.
I'm actually going to angle that almost down or up or something. I think so here maybe. Across, so it's not so blazing on us. All right. Might just bring that stuff all over here. This one's starting to kind of have issues too.
Are you good with crack torch, or do you want to use the matches?
Either way, the torch works the greatest. Kind of keep it going.
I just brought the little kit over.
Not the greatest cigar I've had, but for $5, I'll try it.
Right?
It's decent. So you've been doing some stuff with the drag cars too?
Um, Beginning of June, ran out and I wanted to check out the track because I haven't been out to the track, uh, since they opened it this year. And ran out and helped a couple of friends with their street cars. And track looks good. Track
Yeah.
really looks good. A lot of enthusiasm. I love the enthusiasm that everyone's having for getting in there and you know trying to show the tribe that tracks worth saving.
And sports there from the local community.
Yep, yep. But yeah, other than that, I haven't been doing much at all. I mean, other than working on the van and working and you know doing everything else. So
I'm looking at things. These are new.
oh
We don't use words anymore. Apparently, everything's symbols.
oh wow, huh?
There we go. Live chat. All messages are visible. There we go. Canal pin a message. I don't need to pin a message. Y'all know what's going on. Listen to us talk. So talk.
Oh yeah. Other than that, I haven't been doing a huge amount. I mean, uh, the Montana trip was just absolutely a kick in the pants. Uh, it's in the unimproved, what do you call that? Unimproved uh, camping property. It's about 20 miles north of Libby, Montana.
Okay.
And
I don't know the right term for that, but I know what you mean.
right, it's a little bit up there, like the camping up there in Northern. And
It's the Remy dog.
my poppers. I. But it's a lot like that up there.
All right.
Pretty.
Goes. Thank you for visiting. Go lay down or something.
But yeah, it was so much fun. The Canadians, oh my God, they know how to throw down. We had live music. The River City Band Club themselves sponsored 2 keggers. So yeah, uh, it, it was funny too because the keggers we had, I'm pretty sure they were PBR, which that's all good.
Yeah.
But they were flipping a shit for drinking Coors Light, and every time I turned around, I had somebody from one of the Canada band groups stuffing a Canadian Pilsner in my hand, and oh God, those things are awesome, but they'll kick the shit out of you. I mean, as with most anything Canadian, you know. But I think all in all, we had somewhere in the neighborhood of 80 to 100 vans from throughout the Northwest and Canada up there. It was just an absolute kick in the pants. There's a guy that does a lot of the van shows throughout the area that he's got his name is Rudy. He's got a silver Dodge B100 that has got every freaking light and strobe and disco light and
That's not the one with the little dome in the
yes.
top. Oh, I know
Yep.
the van.
Yep. Rudy was there, and he put on one hell of a show with that van. And I guess he went to the Van Nationals and did fairly well with putting on a show.
That's amazing rig. Yeah, space van or something, isn't it?
It is something. I mean, holy Moses, the guy's got every light known to man on the freaking thing. I mean, you could see it from the International Space Station. It's just nutty.
Cool.
But yeah, I mean, it was a memorable trip, and hopefully next year we'll have our street van ready to go, so we'll take it. So,
Well, tell me a bit about that.
well,
I saw you've been working on it. So.
yep, this van I got, it's a 78 Dodge Street van, and it is a factory certified street van, which if you're not familiar with it, the street van is the van version of a little Dodge Little Red Express step son.
Okay.
It's high performance, 360 in it, thermal quad four barrel, 727 automatic in it, sure grip posi. It's got those fancy 5-hole slotted chrome wheels on it, like the Little Red Express, Dodge truck has.
That's
It's
cool.
just a van. But yeah, we bought it a couple of years ago, and it was perfect because we wanted a stripped van inside, nothing inside, so we could do it up the way we wanted. I did some homework on my van and found out its original color and original paint scheme, which right now it's black. It's black, black, black. Somebody had a hard on for black. And so it's, it was painted all black, black inside, black outside, black, black, black. But my van originally from the factory, when it came from the factory, it was silver exterior with red, orange, and yellow strobe stripes that came out off the back, came down the side of the van, and kind of did its own thing.
Now, you're talking almost like the 18 where it came down
Yep.
and it goes, okay.
Yep. Yep.
Now, I know it's totally different rig, but
yeah,
okay.
Very close to it. And eventually, I would like to put it back to its original, factory silver. Still haven't quite sold Kelly on the stripes, but I kind of given her freedom of the inside of the van as long as I could have freedom outside the van. So, so because I've got, artistic kitchen pass on the outside, I'm thinking the stripes are probably going to come back.
Nice. That's cool to see.
Yep. But yeah, I've been working a lot on, fixing a lot of little stuff with it. I just got done fixing the front floor where we have swivel captain's RV chairs in it.
Okay.
So they swivel around, they go forward and backwards, they, up and down, whatever. But anyways, the sunroof leaked for quite some time and rotted all the metal out around where the seats sit. So I just got done replacing all the metal there, got that all patched and fixed, and
Put sound deadener in it.
yeah, I got sound deadener.
That's what I was trying to say earlier.
Yep.
Dynamat.
Mm-hmm. But
Cool.
so I've been working on that. I've been just fighting myself with this whole project because everything I want to do, I'm wanting to do it sequentially. I want to take care of this part, get this part done, and then move to this part, get this part done. And realistically, what I got to do on it's just nickel and dime stuff. Put the side pipes on it. I got some really nice daisy, what do they call those? Torque thrusts.
Okay.
Coke bottle torque thrusts for it. And I want to put those on there. I want to get my side pipes on there. I've got a spoiler for the back that I want to put on. I've got a sun visor I want to put on. But first and foremost, I just want to get the seats in it. I want to get the front, flooring done in it. So, I can go out and start driving it around some more.
Cool. So it's nothing really like major. It's just all the little bits and pieces to finish it up.
Yeah.
So like the engine's pretty solid. You said you're talking about the rear end and the brake issue.
Yeah.
So you got that addressed.
Yep. Got the brakes all working on it. Went through the rear end gears. Everything seems good there. So, I got a lot of little nickel and dime stuff to to work on.
Okay.
Get the sunroof glued back in it. Get the sunroof glued back in it. You know, just trying to get all the little stuff, that was neglected throughout the years done. So,
Nice.
but yeah, that's been my number one time consuming project of the year.
Yeah. Well, and last time we sat down and did this, we had Justin with us, and
Yep.
he's still doing the boat racing.
Yep.
Yep.
He's doing pretty well with it from what I see. I haven't gone out with them this year at all. Once again, I just kind of, I wanted to dedicate my time and my energy towards getting the van going and, getting the van done and, supporting Kelly, with the shifters, doing the shifter stuff. But, yeah, he took it. He's got a newer outboard hydroplane. It's got one of those 2400 Ford 4 cylinders, like what they run in the Fever 4s.
Okay.
He gets really upset with me because I call him a pinto motor. But
They had those. Let's see here. I had an '83 T-Bird that was a turbo bird that had that engine.
Yep. But he's got one of these, neat little hydros, capsule hydros, with the 2400 Ford motor in it. And we took it out last year and he ran a couple, 2 or 3 events with it. He just got back from Tri-Cities Follies and did very well with it. I believe he got somewhere first or second place finish.
Nice.
Which, for a guy up and coming with a brand new boat, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I forgot that was just last week, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I think it was last weekend.
This summer's flying by with everything going on. You're talking about taking time and working on your stuff, and with the wife.
Yep.
I've done the same thing. I've taken some of the summer off, been working on some stuff.
You got that kitchen retro tuner sitting out in front of us.
The Honda.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And then I've been working on that thing behind me.
Yep, the Buick, the big beautiful Buick. She's a
40 Buick. It's for sale. Buick Super.
There you go. Get yourself a wicked car.
Is that car, honestly, with a good paint job, a little bit of body work on it.
Yep.
Work on the chrome a little bit. That would be an amazing ride just to cruise in.
Oh,
I could see that thing in like a royal blue. With like a lighter, like a silver or a light blue top to it with that royal blue.
That would be wicked. I mean, even if a guy were to, find some Daytons. And, well,
I'm partial to those chrome reverses there.
oh yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with chrome reverse with Baby Moons. I mean, that's just a timeless wheel.
The Baby Moons are nice. I'd love to get some chrome spider caps and put on it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that would be just the beast.
and the straight 8, the 248 straight 8 with maybe, lake pipe on one side.
There you go.
Right there.
Maybe find an Offenhauser intake.
Ooh,
A couple of Strombergs on it.
I don't know with that straight 8 and those. Maybe I'll relegate the dual carb intake on the 50 Plymouth. That could be fun.
Maybe
That would fit that car a little more. I'm not having much luck with this cigar either. You're having to restart yours. Mine, this one, I took a chance on a cigar here. Went to Total Wine and More. Shameless plug there. Hopefully they sponsor me sometime. For a Havana, and it was like $5. I'm cheap. I figured I'd try it out. And yeah, I'm not extremely happy with it.
Well, you got a $5 cigar.
Yeah, and what did you get there?
I got
I'm still lit. It's just burning. Look at this. It's burning.
Yeah,
burning bad.
Yeah, it's weird. I got a Flathead 660. I had one of these last year when I was over in Kellogg, and it was just a really nice cigar, just smooth, uh, nice cigar. And I was quite surprised. I went to the tobacco barn at Flour Mill and said, "Yeah, well, you guys got any it's like 60s?" And the guy says, "Yeah, right here." It's like bonus.
Nice.
So I'm sure, with still being kind of a newbie with the whole cigar thing, they phase cigars out if they're not a big seller, or
Those ones been around. I'm. I don't know. I like my cigars. I'm
Yep.
not a cigar aficionado.
Right.
I don't know a ton about all of them, and this and that, and the
Yep.
ring size. I kind of pick and choose, and I
Yep.
like that one. I'll buy it again. I don't like that one. I'm not buying that one.
Yep.
Try them out. I had a cigar. I don't know what club that was. My girlfriend got me a cigar of the month club, and they'd send you 5 of them every month, and it was like a 6 month or 3 month or 1 year subscription. And after 6 months, I went, God, I really like this because all different kinds.
Yep. You get to sample
Yeah.
the different kinds, and find something that you know
Yeah.
you know.
Something you didn't expect.
Mm-hmm.
You try it out. I kind of miss that. I was looking at it the other day. We were talking about it. Might do it again.
Yeah.
But the ones I really like. So I like my coffee. I'm a
Yeah.
coffee guy in the morning.
Yep.
Haha, get a coffee. Sorry,
coffee,
that
yeah.
was a bad joke.
No, I get jokes.
But I like my black coffee,
Mm-hmm.
and they've got Drew Estates has a few that are a Java infused.
Really?
Yes, they're either there's just like Java. There's like a Java chocolate, I think. There's a mint one. I want to say there was like a cherry chocolate one.
Oh Lord.
And I tell you, on those fall mornings when it's kind of gray outside,
Yep. Yep.
you sit outside with your cup of coffee and one of those.
Yep.
And they're not the big cigars; they're
Right.
smaller. Oh
Yep.
God, that's so nice.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, for me, it's being around a campfire, fire pit, whatever. Your favorite whiskey beverage, and good friends, and a good cigar. I
Yep.
mean, if it wasn't for you, I would not know about doing cigars and whiskey. And just,
Really?
when we did the first How Do You Hot Rod with you, me, and Justin,
Yep.
I went a little overboard on the whiskey, but that was fun. That was, I could see why some of these, whiskey and cigar events they have, like at the casino,
Yes.
are so popular. I mean,
So years ago, and I don't say I want to stalk somebody, but I'd love to have found out who that waitress was. So at Northern Quest Casino, they have a cigar lounge, and they've got their own humidor, and they've got a really good selection of whiskeys and
Yep.
everything. And they had a waitress there one time, and I
Yeah.
walked in. I said, hey, I want a cigar and I want some whiskey. And she goes, well, do you have a cigar? I said, no, I'd like to buy one. She goes, okay, we'll go back there. And this lady knew her stuff.
Yeah.
She goes, okay, well, what kind of cigar are you going for? And I told her. And so we picked one out. She goes, all right, do you know what you want to drink with that? I said, well, it's just whiskey. I mean, I don't know much else, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know I like whiskey. I know I like certain cigars. She goes, here, try this. And I can't remember what she brought me, but it paired so well with the cigar. And I went back probably a month later, and she was no longer working there.
Oh, geez.
I don't know who she was, but she knew her stuff. And
looks like we got one follower.
oh, we got somebody watching. Who's watching?
No.
Somebody say hi, whoever you are.
Somebody please acknowledge us. We're dying here.
I'm gonna slide up here. Can I click this? Whoops! I'm gonna block the screen. I don't know how this works. This is all new. So let's see here. Click there. I can't click there. Can I slide up? Can I slide down? I don't know who you are. Mystery person. Please say hi. Tell me who you are. And while we're waiting, I'm going to grab something else to drink. That cigar is not doing so well.
Yep.
You good with what you got going on there?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm
All
good.
right.
My cigar's actually staying lit, so
And I've got waters in there too if you need. I wish I could find these more. Got chicks next to it. Oh, goodness, stuff's good. So I don't know. I have looked these people up. Sun Smash.
mhm.
Okay, I am not a White Claw person.
No,
I'm not normally a fruity drink person.
right. Well, you're a little fruity.
You saw my picture of my pink sunglasses yesterday, huh? God damn. North Idaho Rat Rosin Customs yesterday. God damn, I gotta fill the guys in on this on that joke there. So there was a car show in Rathdrum, Idaho yesterday. I went over, wanted to enter the retro tuner. I think we're dead. And
Crack torch.
in their goodie bags, Knutson Chevrolet sponsored them, and they gave them sunglasses. The cheap plastic. I don't think they're even UV rated or anything.
No, they're just.
But they are like 80s sunglasses, bright pink around them. I mean, they were fun. And it was, I actually kind of liked it, something a little different.
Yep.
But it was a good car show yesterday. So that's the joke about the sunglasses.
Now, who put on that car show there? The over at Rathdrum.
That was technically it was the Taste of Rathdrum event, and it was North Idaho Rat Rosin Customs that put that on.
Okay.
So I sponsored one of their trophies for the '90s customs.
Oh, very cool.
And it was a good show. I want to say there was like around 80 or 90 cars there.
Oh, that's not bad.
No.
Yeah, I went over car show over there probably about five or 6 years ago when I still had the Mercury. Me, my buddy Jim Kreitz, Pat Burchell, Stacy Sponsler, we all headed over there. It was at a high school.
Okay.
Over there. And it was put on by this little group, car club group over there. Lord, I can't remember who they were, but it was just a little Rathdrum, Spirit Lake Car Club.
Okay.
Bunch of great people. I mean, they fed us, they, treat us like kings. I mean, there was probably 60, 80 cars there.
Yeah.
And we all caravanned out there, and it was it's pretty cool.
It's supposed to be there. Oh, what? Nope, that didn't work.
No.
Whatever.
But the Fuddy Duddies.
Oh, okay.
The Fuddy Duddies.
I have seen a couple of their cars at shows.
Mm-hmm.
Like on the little placards and whatnot. I don't think I've ever met any of them.
When I had the Pharaohs Club, when I started the Pharaohs Club, and got that going, we had a husband and a wife from Rathdrum that were part of the Fuddy Duddies. That they had it was like a little rat rod pickup. It was black and red, spooky.
I know that one.
Jim and Sonia Hebert.
Okay.
And just amazing people, absolutely amazing people. And they were part of the group that put on this car show over in Rathdrum that we were all at, and it was awesome. I mean, just good people, and it was nice to get out of Spokane and not see the same cars, the same people, and the same trophy boards, and it was really refreshing. Which next year I'm really hoping to have the street van in a position where I can go do some of these car shows like Reardon, Harrington,
Davenport Road Nights. What's up, Nikki?
Yep, Davenport. Yep. Even the Car Lane. I mean, even if I got to roll in there with ratty paint and, you know, 70s disco interior. You know,
Oh, got to throw in the Sprague Car Show. Sprague, the
Yep.
town, not the road or street, avenue. Sprague Avenue.
Yep, yep.
The town of Sprague. That way, or it's that way. West.
That way? Or is
West.
it that way?
Well, it's actually that way.
Okay, that way.
If you spin your phone around, it'll end up aiming in the right direction.
Right. But you know, I'm just kind of excited to get out, you know, get outside Spokane. You know, especially with our vanning events. They've got a couple of really good vanning events. They've got one that's up towards Calgary, Edmonton, called Vantopia. That is a big Canadian vanning event, which,
Really?
you know, we had quite a few of the van guys from Canada down here from Montana. Leave them in charge of all the drinking games. That's a good idea.
I've never been to Canada, but it sounds like that's about the best thing to do up there.
Right,
Yeah, they got a lot of cold weather, right?
right. Well, they're bored, you know, and they've got their Canadian Pilsners, and look at that, we got 3 people and one.
Oh
thumbs
my
up.
goodness. Chris Coffey right there, just to fill everybody back in what we're doing. Chris Coffey came out here to my place, sit down, have some whiskey, cigar, visit. We did this about a little over a year ago, I think it was, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. And just BS, hang out, talk cars. If anybody has some questions, make a comment, ask. It should show up. I'm not 100% sure how the YouTube thing works. If we were on Facebook, I could probably go over there. Do we want to end this and jump over to Facebook instead?
We can do whatever your little heart's desire.
Are we more popular on Facebook? Because I know you got a lot of friends over there.
Doesn't matter to me. I mean, we got 3 people watching us right now, so we're 3 people rich.
Hey, I mean,
Thank you.
I get those subscribers up on my channel. I need to make money at this.
Yep. Come on, let's make BuickMann Productions and Mr. Randy Man popular. So, you know, he can LS swap a 40 Buick.
Oh, my heart. That hurt. If we're gonna LS swap something, which I've never owned an LS, and I really don't. I mean, I can't deny how good they are, but they're in everything. Maybe if I get enough attention for it with the lawnmower races,
Yeah.
maybe I'll LS swap a freaking riding mower for the races in November.
All right, come on, you guys. What do you think? Should he stuff an LS in a lawnmower? Come on, let's.
I do have a Buick V6 sitting over there. That
He
would be
does.
fun.
He's got a little Buick V6 over there. Come on, I'm trying to dissuade him from putting it in a little Opel GT. Come on, guys.
Oh man, if I could have a baby vet, with those headlights. Oh my God! Look! We got people. I don't know who Eller Arsenal is, but what's up? Thanks for watching.
How many people out there? Come on, you guys, you're watching.
Comment. Oh, comment. LS a motor. Oh, that's my buddy Brent Sainsbury.
Oh yes.
As awesome as that is, Brent, fix your damn truck. He's got a 70 or 71 long bed C10.
Oh yeah.
That's all slammed, and I think it had a 383 in it.
Yeah.
Gear drive. God, it sounded good. I've known Brent for a long time.
LS swap.
Cody who? LS a motor.
All right, come on, guys.
This might not be the best thing to say because I don't like the LSs that much, but goddamn.
LS swap the world. Come on, people. What do you think?
As long as I don't have to do that to my Honda.
My kid's building a 72 Vega camback wagon, a lot like AJ Jennings. You know, little blue and white one where he's got an LS in that thing, and he's already dipped into the 8 seconds.
Woo!
It's street legal a street legal Vega cam back wagon.
What? Which one's that?
It's the blue and white one.
Oh, yes, like the light blue.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. But you know, LS swap anything. LS swap the world. Come on, guys. We can put an LS in this guy with a couple of 88 millimeter you know,
That-
turbos.
that baby back there needs to keep that 248 straight eight. Maybe. Okay, fine. I'll give you this one. The Pontiac Le Mans I got outside.
Okay, well let's swap that.
That would be fun.
Yep.
That would be fun. I got a very rare Pontiac Le Mans out there, out on the outside of the shop. Just to let y'all know, it's very rare, simply because nobody wanted them. It's an '80s. Basically, it was a Daewoo in Korea. It was an Opel in Europe, and the U.S. they badged it as a Pontiac. I had one in high school, and it was a pile of shit. It was the most basic manual windows, automatic slush box that, oh my god, they were a pile of shit. But an LS, rear wheel drive? What rear end would I put in that, do you think?
You would put a 9-inch Ford in.
Oh god, no Fords.
No,
At least LS would still be GM in there.
well, you know, everybody runs, the Ford 9-inch. The Ford 9-inch, they're cheap. You can get them by the, by the butt loads. They're just easy peasy lemon squeezy. They'll take a shit ton of horsepower. Ultimately, when I completely lose my mind, I'll one up you on the Pontiac Le Mans out back, and I'll raise you one Geo Metro with a LS in it.
I've had a Geo Metro.
I had my Geo Metro. I don't know if you knew me when I had it. I had it for 15 years, and everybody who knows me has known me longer than 5-6 years knew about the Geo. It was straight piped. Mike Coffey built 1 liter 3-cylinder Geo Metro.
Oh my god.
Not many people know that, and it is possible to do 105 miles an hour in a Geo Metro.
Yeah.
Now, before you start going, oh, you're full of shit. So let me set up the scenario. Highway 2, Newport Highway.
Don't incriminate yourself.
Oh,
Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico. The Highway 2 to Mexico. Going up to Newport to do whatever it was I was doing. I will not incriminate myself on that end, but I was in a hurry to get up there. So I came out of the Riverside area, rode through the gears, I pedaled in the metal all the way down, rode through the gears. I hit the top of the hill, went down the hill, and at the time I hit the top of the hill, I was 85 miles an hour, so I had it pegged. 5th gear, went down the hill. I had a really good tailwind going, and got to the top of the hill, lost a little bit, but I kept it floored. I went past Miller's One Stop up at
Riverside, isn't it?
Yep. Well, this is going into Elk.
Oh.
But I just held it to the wood, 5th gear, went up the hill, and just kept my foot in it, kept it going. And I passed Miller's, and 85 miles an hour was at the max. I had it wound back all the way around to 0.
Oh man.
And that poor little Geo just kept going. And mind you be, it was straight piped. There was no resonator. There was no, the only muffler out back was a fart can muffler.
So things were vibrating pretty good in there.
Well,
drone going.
Uh,
Wind
big,
noise.
yep.
Yeah.
Big Daddy Don Garlitz has always said, one must first overcome their fear of death before they overcome their fear of speed. And 85 miles an hour, I had some death shake. 95, I had death wobble, but I kept my foot in it just to see what it would do. And, when it wound all the way back to zero, it was like the car was floating, like, in a big car,
Yeah.
where you get up 65, 70, 80, and the car just kind of starts to float. And you get this really uneasy, queasy feeling, but, it's kind of genuine, so you just keep with it. But yeah, I would not ever recommend doing that in a Geo Metro. Those cars are tin cans.
I had a 94 at one time, and typical little 3-cylinder. I upgraded. I got the big wheels, the 13s.
Yep, which I had 13s on mine
Okay.
too.
But I remember the girl I was dating at the time. She wasn't a car girl, but I showed her that how well those things can draft behind a semi.
Yep,
You get right up there, and all of a sudden it just kind of sucks you into it, and you're
yep,
maybe 10 feet behind the semi, and you're just kind of popping along right in there,
yep,
bouncing in that wind buffer right there.
yep.
Yep.
But I'm sure Mike Coffey did not want to be acknowledged for building a Geo motor, but this was before he got into his, Mike does those clear view filtration, uh, oil filtration systems
Okay.
that are radically popular. I mean, the Street Outlaws guys have them.
Oh.
There's thousands of people that have these clear view filtration systems. And way back before he did all that, I handed him this Geo motor, and he built me this Geo motor that, I beat the shit out of this poor little car. Uh, I finally got rid of it because, it was time after 13, 14 years. I put a little over 250,000 miles on it.
Woo!
I'd been through 3 engines, 2 transmissions, 4 clutches, 2 exhausts, uh, 3 sets of tires, 3 passenger side doors, 2 passenger side fenders, and 3 complete sets of mirrors on this car.
Now, wait a minute. Was there some accidents or something that happened to cause the additional doors and
Yeah,
mirrors?
yeah, it was mostly, being in the wrong place at the wrong time. It wasn't any of my doing. It was one of them. I remember my ex-fiance and I were up at the Garland over at Garland Pub, and we were there for a big Halloween costume contest. And we were walking out to my car, and across the way was a Garland Mart, Quickie Mart, whatever it was. And this dude in a big white Suburban comes ripping out, backing out, backed right into my door, blew my window out, blew the fender out.
Oh.
Just made a huge mess. And so I went around and I slapped his window and startled him, and he took off. And so, yeah, hooligans at work.
Now, I don't know if we talked about this last time we sat down. How many rigs have you had, do you think?
Um,
Quick estimate. I mean,
I would say roughly 10. Not a huge amount. I do have my cigar lost fire.
I was gonna say I'm at the end of mine here, so I'm just gonna sit her down.
I still have my high school rig, which not many people know about.
Really?
There's maybe I can count them on one hand people that know about my high school, my first hot rod. And I still have it. I have a '69 Oldsmobile that I got it I got it my sophomore year of high school, which would have been 1989.
Okay.
I still have it.
Hey, Chris. That's the year I started kindergarten.
Oh, Jesus. You young kids, I'll tell you what.
Hey, I'm into a Honda. What do you think there? I mean,
Well, you know, I got the Oldsmobile. It was my first real hot rod. My first car, which was 1989 when I got my license,
okay.
was an 81 Datsun 310. Total tin can.
Oh man, they didn't have a whole lot into those cars.
No, but I got my Datsun 310. That was my daily driver, which I had to fix. And I got it running, started fixing it up, and then I found my Oldsmobile, 69 Oldsmobile. And it had the original Olds Rocket 350 in it. It was tired. And so I did some horse swapping with a friend of mine, and I got a 455 Pontiac for it, which he said it had just been rebuilt, hadn't even had 100 miles on it. And so I put it in there, and it was a. So at the time, being a teenager, I went to Super Shops out on East Sprague, and I told them, I got this 455 Pontiac, and I wanted to beef it up, and so two likes.
You got two likes. We're so popular.
Well, it's probably because they're waiting for me to drop some sort of dirty joke or something.
Oh.
I don't know. You guys want to hear a dirty joke?
Hey.
Say something. You want Randy to say a dirty joke? Let's hear it.
Dirty joke.
Randy washed his clothes.
You got the holy jeans on here. It's
got
Sunday.
church
It's
jeans.
holy jeans.
Yep.
See, holy. I'm in the shop. That saying, you want me, you'll find me in the garage. Yeah. That's where we're at, right?
But yeah, so I got this 69 Olds Cutlass. I put the 455 in it. It was lame. So I went to Super Shops. They set me up with this radical 362 410 lift cam. Well, I forgot to tell them that this was a 4-way drum brake car. Power brakes. Yeah, I put that cam in there and I lost all brakes.
Oh.
So I
No vacuum.
Yep, I put a vacuum canister on it and it just didn't matter. It just was not having any part of this stopping or shit. But I still have the car. The car is tucked away in a barn up in Elk. And eventually I'm going to bring it down here and the world will see Chris Coffey's mysterious Oldsmobile, which that's what I call it the mystery Olds.
Mystery Olds.
Yep.
All right.
Well, I need to get another drink, and
yeah.
I lost fire on my cigar.
Well,
so
how about we do this then? We take us a quick break, and we hop over to YouTube, from YouTube to Facebook.
All right.
All right.
So our 2 followers, take us over to Facebook, and we'll catch up with you there.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe there. Get me up there.
Yep.
Once we get about 500, I think I saw the other day. If I can get 500 followers, subscribers, then that'll help me get to that monetizing, plateau.
Come on, help Randy out, guys. Come on.
I need to make some money.
Yep.
I can turn out some more cool stuff.
Randy's got to fix this beautiful Buick here, so come on, you guys.
So we'll hop over to Facebook. We will talk some more about the cars we've had, the cars that we are building. We'll talk some about the lawnmower racing coming up in November.
Yes.
And who knows what else. So, all right. Thanks for watching. Tune in on Facebook. God, I keep screwing that up.
Doing good.
Now, how do I end this? There's no... Oh my God, how do I end this?
No.
Do I click here?
You Those buttons down below.
I don't know what this symbol is. Those are round buttons. Whoa, I don't know
You
what.
got your face in multi-hue.
That is weird. Okay, those are messages.
What about if you hit the
The X and stuff.
yeah?
Yes, I want to stop streaming. There we go.